Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown of the Calling Kobe as well as the Battle Hardened. Talk about how the meta looked post Viscerai, kind of give you how the top 8 went as well, and we'll kind of go from there. But hopefully get your insight as well on what you think of this upcoming Hunted meta. If you're new to the channel, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully enjoy your stay. If you're a long-staying supporter, thank you so much as always. Feel free to check out all the stuff down below. One housekeeping note, my cat, Kaiju, decides that they want attention this morning. So if you hear a cat in the background just meowing up a storm, can't control it. I've stopped the video like twice. Cute as can be, but it's very distracting. It's funny. I'm going to put headphones on if they keep doing it. Regardless, this is how the day one meta breakdown went for the Calling Kobe. No surprise at the top. We expected Aurora to be kind of the top hero in the format, even without the Armory deck tools. I didn't expect it to be this crazy. I think the reason it's even jumped up even more, other than the sheer power level of the deck, is the Armory deck came out right before this event, so a lot of people were wanting to play with the new cards. Really excited. A lot of people pivoting off of Viscerai. Some of the cards are similar, especially on the equipment side for Aurora, so being able to utilize those cards and just quickly make a jump to the next best Rune Blade, I think, was pretty easy. So Aurora dominating the percentages in terms of representation. We then have Syndra and Zen up there as well as New. No surprise on those. I thought Enigma might be above New in this format, but maybe not. Maybe people were just trying to combat some of the aggro, and we went down the line. The other surprise for day one for me was Fang. I did not expect to see that many Fang. I knew Fang had some or more game into the meta than people realized, but I thought Fang was going to be down like where Arachne slipped through the cracks is, and Jarl kind of be like 5 or 6 range. So that was a little surprising to me. I also thought we'd see like a couple more Vincent, not a lot, but I thought she'd be kind of where Prism is at. I think Vincent's very strong in this meta. Yeah, other than that, we had one Brave Soul bring Huntsman. Kudos to you. I really respect you, as well as one person bring -IO. But yeah, this was the day one meta breakdown, and things kind of went from there. At the end of day one, here's where we're at. I screenshot this just from the stream itself. We had Nova Chan, who started six wins and 1 tie for day one. That tie was super unfortunate on stream against an Aurora, but didn't quite convert in day two, which I was really sad about. I wanted to see a Marionette do really good, which was, something I was a little bit upset about. But regardless, the key thing here is not just seeing Aurora do well, but we had no Syndras in the top 48 after day one. Not one Syndra. We actually had 0 Syndras make day two. There were 20 Syndras total. Out of this, I think it was actually more than that. I took this from the stream, so hopefully it's correct. But regardless, no Syndras made day two, which is crazy. Vespa ended up going undefeated through all of Swiss, day one and day two on Enigma. We had Florian up at the top there, as you can see, some Prism, some Verdance, so some good mix-up, but Aurora definitely taking the lion's share. I mean, you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Auroras in the top 24. So she's making up literally over a third of the top 24. As we moved into day two, this was the conversion rates. As you can see, no Syndra made day two, which is pretty nuts. Like that's just crazy to me. Aurora had 32% conversion rate, pretty good, not too bad. Zen actually had a pretty decent one. Florian had a very good conversion rate at 6. How many Florians started again? There were 16 Florians. So 6 out of the 16 Florians made it through. Enigma kind of goes down the train. Jarl, even though there weren't a lot of Jarls, 3 out of 5 of them made day two. Arachne Marionette had a really bad conversion rate. So on and so forth. And then Rhinar technically had a 50% conversion rate because 1 out of the 2 Rhinars made it, including Eugene. Side note, Eugene got 9th place at the Calling Kobe on Rhinar. Go to the day two stream, they're time stamped, and go watch Eugene's game. And if you don't even want to watch the whole game, go to the end, like the last 5 minutes of the game. Make sure you don't pass it, and watch what Eugene does. I'm not even going to say what happens. I'm just going to say it is the craziest pardon my French, ballsiest play I have ever, and that's saying something for a brute, I have ever seen a brute do on camera. It was literally I'm going to do this play, and either I'm going to pretty much lose on the spot or I'm going to win, and there's nothing you can do. I will give one hint. Eugene had a 1 in 4 chance of automatically losing. And a 3 in 4 chance of automatically winning, which is pretty good odds. But regardless, when you're playing for what could be your winning in, it ended up not being, but what could be your winning in, it was pretty nuts. So definitely go check that out. But yeah, this is the day 2 conversion rates. This was all of the win rates for all of the heroes. So over all the matches played on that hero, Aurora had a 55% win rate. Azalea, not too bad. Dash.io ended up having a 50% win rate, 11 wins, 11 losses. Enigma had a very good one, 57. Florian had a very good win rate over all the people that played him at 59%. Jarl at 55%. And we actually had Reinar at 62. However, one of those Reinars was Eugene, who went 9 and 3 or something like that. So it's hard to use that one as much of a reference. But overall, Florian, Enigma, Jarl, and even Aurora did really well. As you can see here, Syndra, if I can find her, had a 31% win rate. So we had 20 Syndras in the field, 31% win rate, 33 and 71. That's just crazy, right? Really shows that the deck might have been a flash in the pan. Maybe there's some more ways that people can build onto the deck, but right now need to kind of go back to the drawing board. This was the top 8, though. Vespa went undefeated in Swiss. Perfect 12-0, played against Pudding Tom. Pudding ended up winning that match. It was super close, super good match. Jacob ended up beating Alan Lau. Tatsuya, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, beat Yoshiki on Florian. And then I'm pretty sure Hiroyuki won their match. So it ended up being Jacob Clements against Pudding Tom. Jacob ended up winning that. And then Tatsuya ended up winning their final. So it was a Florian versus new final. And Florian was able to take down the calling. I have to sneeze. Was able to take down the calling. So super... Excuse me. I'm not going to go back now. We're professional YouTubers. Super uninspected. But Florian and New being in the final, some people were really rooting for Zen to see if Zen could take it out and ascend into Living Legend. But Florian ended up taking it, which puts Florian a little bit higher, right, in the Living Legend leaderboard. As far as the Battle Hardened, I don't have the breakdown for all of that, but Aurora ended up taking the Battle Hardened. So Aurora is now, that win puts Aurora over 600 Living Legend points, which is pretty nuts already. Super, super powerful hero. But yeah, that's how it went. Super excited to see how kind of ProQuest season shapes up. I'm assuming Zen will go during ProQuest. Zen should be live for the Pro Tour, barring something crazy. There's still a couple events between now and then. But overall, I think it's actually a pretty decent chance that Zen's going to be available now for the Pro Tour, which changes things a lot. But yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not me, it's completely fine. Go to Nerd Creator, leave a like, comment, subscribe on their stuff. Let's get more people seeing these games. And I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much.